Hi there. Got a package, and it's a package from Hong Kong, and they marked it as a gift, so I actually didn't have to pay any customs, so that is cool. I think I know what this is. It's a game console, I think, if I remember correctly, and some other folks from Armchair Arcade were actually getting this console as well. I believe Rob, Maximum RD, also is getting one. Man. And let me show you the tape. Of course I am going to demonstrate the console the moment I manage to unpack it. Like so. Okay, la moment suprême. C'est un jeu japonique, jeu chinoise. C'est un jeu chinoise. And it is the Gamebox. And I paid just as much as the other guys at Armchair Arcade were paying. And it's actually a console that is featuring a dual core processor running at 500 megahertz, and it's a 32-bit machine. Built-in macro operating system, perfect zooming facility, mega memory card, compatible card, game GBA cards supported, web downloaded, form supported, built-in operating system, a lot of stuff. Video supported. Video is viewed at a maximum resolution of 720p. 720p. I think the only video out is actually composite, but yeah, I'll show you the box. It's I got the charcoal black edition, and it features a Z pad. Okay, so taking a look at the box. So that's the Gamebox. Multi-gamer platform supported with cool game systems, and some arcade games. Charcoal black, TV out, 720p, high definition. Well, I don't think so. Mini SD card compatible to the expanded. That's kind of English. USB high-speed transmission, and game cards supported various game cards. The thing is that no one has actually been able to get some other stuff running on there. The Gamebox, Metal Slug. This thing is not included. It says so on the box, but this is not included. So high capacity tapes. So yeah, it's let me see what's this. It says TV out. Oh, it says the same stuff as the other side. So and this side it just says warning. Read through the instruction manual before setup or use of your system. The Gamebox 101. The back. Okay, so the multi-platform supported with cool game systems, and actually this card, which does look like a Gameboy Advance card, is not included, but yeah, that's the system. And the configuration list, it's the model 1000 is for Chinese mainland, and the Gamebox 1001 is the US version. So it has a dual core processor, probably some sort of ARM systems. It has 120 megabytes of RAM. Video RAM is shared with main memory. AV cable, PAL NTSC supported, dual channel stereo, USB 2 device, wired key Mac gamepad, So I guess, my guess is that they will offer game downloads that you have to store on a micro SD card, and you can just slide it in or have some sort of extra games. But you know, I think for a console, Gamebox Hong Kong, it's not that bad, I guess. So yeah, let's open this box and see what's in there. It seems like it has PlayStation 2 compatible controllers. Okay. Like so. And there's a leaflet. Curious if it's any English. Let me see. User manual. Gamebox of household TV machine for amusement and learning. General specification. I do think the English is English and not English. Wow. Okay. So there's this carton box. Okay, so this lead. This lead is going to output 720p video playback, right? Okay, it comes with a power adapter, and of course it's an American spec power adapter, but I have a step-down converter, so it's not a big deal. Wow, that's weird. The rubber of this tie strip is actually so brittle that it actually came off. So, but this power block seems alright. It's a 6-volt, 1200 milliamperes. Not a very long cable, but yeah. And then there's the controller. I'm very curious after the controller if it feels cheap or not. This tie ribbon or this rubber is better. Let me go sit down and see. Oh wow, this. Well, it's actually very similar to a PlayStation controller. Very, very similar. Let me hook it up over the over my Dazzle over there, and direct capture some footage. And actually, the footage from that TV is actually a lot better than that TV. There's a kind of pixel distortion thing going on. But I'll just power it up and reset and just show you some of the show you some of the games, and so yeah. Okay, so here's the game box, and it actually lights up, and you hear a whizzing sound, and that's the boot up screen. I'm just gonna connect it up to the video and to the VCR on the PC and show you some of that. And but it does make quite a bit of noise, as you can tell. And turning it off is like so. The light stays powered on, but for some reason it's really weird. But the joystick, it's light, but it's actually very similar. It feels very similar to a I mean, this feels heavier and better built, but that's actually not bad. It's really not bad. The directional pad is actually quite decent, and the game's control with this analog stick as well. So I'm very impressed by the controller, because it's really not that bad. It's very similar to what you would expect from a PlayStation. Okay, so let's hook it up and see what it does. Okay, so this is the regular boot screen. Every time you turn on the device you see something like this. There's actually about 50 games on there with fancy previews and stuff. It's quite nice. So let's try this Game Boy Advance game Metroid. I'm not sure, but it does seem a bit fast. I'm not sure, but let me see. Okay, so start the game. It does provide save game facilities as well, so you're actually able to save your progress. It's all happening in the memory. This device is actually running a form of Linux and uses emulators to run the software. Some Spanish guys are actually in the process of actually hacking this device. So they found out, yeah, I think it's a bit fast. They found out that it is very closely related to a Gen 2 type of device, so we may actually see some homebrew or different emulators or just a patch of this pirating system as well. So yeah, let's watch a bit further. Well, not sure if it's a pirated system. Perhaps these games are licensed, but for the price of only $50, I wonder. Okay, let's try Mario Kart and see how that plays. Well, the frame rate is pretty decent. I'm rather impressed, actually. Mario Kart Super Circuit. I wonder. Let's do all the standard things. I wonder how the Mode 7 rotating and scaling will work. Oh, wow. I'm actually pretty impressed. Oh, wow. Oh, this works really well. It's very smooth. And it feels a tad fast though, and the gamepad really works well here. Wow. Well, this is not bad. This is really not bad. I'm impressed. Okay. Well, I've had enough of this. Let's switch it off and select another game. Okay, then wait for it to boot. It's really smooth. Let's go for 1941. Curious how that plays. This is one of the more. This is actually the first arcade game I try out here. Copyright license. Really weird because they are in contradiction to what they sell it to. 1941. Oh, this is slow. This is too slow. This is not smooth. Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, this is running too slow. I mean, it's nice to have this game, but it's running too slow. I mean, this shouldn't run that slow. It's a dual core 500 megahertz CPU. But yeah, okay, let's try another game. Yeah, why not? So this boots rather slow. Oh, it's really ROMs. It's really. I wonder how this will go. Similar hardware, so it may be a tad slow. Yeah, it's running a bit too slow. I think the arcade is really smooth. I mean, this is playable, but it's a tad too slow, I guess. Yeah, it's too slow. Okay, so that is also disappointing. Perhaps I really should wait for this device to be hacked, and some folk will have better running emulators or something. Because this is too slow. Okay, let's try another game. It's nice how the menu remembers your setting. You're the last chosen game. Ah, the first Neo Geo game I try. So let's see how that runs. The sound is really good on the Neo Geo, and it feels full speed. Yeah, the Neo Geo is running full speed, thank God, because there's a ton of Neo Geo games on there, and I would be very disappointed if those were not running full speed. I think I'll just show you some clips of games and have the sound up. And experience you some snippets of some of the games, and I'll have a game list. I'll just start this, and I'll have a game list at the end of the video, so you can check out which games are actually on this system. It seems that the Neo Geo games are running well. I'm not the best at baseball, but yeah. So this could actually be a pretty decent system, and for $50, 48 US dollars, even less in euros, it may be worth getting actually, because the controller is not that bad. It's actually of similar quality to the PlayStation controller. Really, I mean, it feels a bit cheap because it's light, but the plastics are really, really tough. And the buttons are very responsive, and so yeah. Well, I'm just gonna quit babbling. You guys just check out the rest of the footage. I'll just have some snippets of the games running, so you can have the full sound. Yeah, I'll be back with another video soon. Not sure what to think of the device. I think it's worth the money, especially if it is possible to get some other games running on there as well. There's a ton of fighting games, and there's some shmups on there, and it seems the Neo Geo is running very nicely. So, okay, enjoy the rest of the video.
Commando. ワールド。
The military android has landed in the old town area. Proceed to that point right away and stop them. You are the last hope. Good luck. Ready, go!
Let's select player. I'm taking the field. Chang Fei.
First quarter. Ready for play. There's the kickoff starting the first quarter. First down.
rock ours.
これ
展開まで飛ばすぜ。
みんなありがとう
Round 1 Fight! 行くぜ。このザク。Mission 1, start! Thank you! Heavy mission!